Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Maulana Ishak, but you can call me Maul. I'm currently a student at Bandung State Polytechnic, majoring in informatics engineering. I was born in West Kalimantan, specifically in Ketapang Regency, but I grew up in West Java, specifically in Garut Regency, since my family moved there when I was just 5 years old. Now I'm living in Bandung, specifically in the Sarijadi area. My educational journey started at Asolihin Kindergarten, which is close to my home in Garut. From there, I attended SDN 1 Harpanggung for elementary school, SMPN Negeri 2 Garut for junior high school, and SMA Negeri 6 Garut for senior high school. During high school, I was quite active, especially in the Japanese club, where I achieved several accomplishments. The Japanese club is an extracurricular activity that focuses on various aspects of Japanese culture, language, and many more. I really enjoy being part of this club because it aligns perfectly with my interests and my hobbies, many of which are closely related to what the club offers. Next, I would like to share about my hobbies. I have a few hobbies that I am passionate about. One of my hobbies is watching anime, which some might consider a bit of a weird interest, but it has actually helped me in a number of ways. Not only has anime sparked my interest in Japanese culture and language, but it also taught me about storytelling and character development, which is something I'm pursuing now. Anime often explores deep themes, and I've learned many valuable lessons about persistence, friendship, and overcoming challenges from the show I watch. In addition to anime, I'm a big fan of chess. I find it to be a game of strategy and patience, where every move counts and you have to think several steps ahead. It's a lot like life in a way, where you have to plan carefully but also be ready to adapt when things don't go as expected. I often play online with my friends, and it's a great way to relax while still keeping my mind sharp. Now, talking about my goals. I've always had a strong desire to create something impactful. One of my long-term dreams is to become the CEO of my own company, specifically in the gaming industry. The gaming world has always fascinated me. How games are made, how they tell stories, and how they engage people. For me, games are more than just entertainment. They can inspire, challenge, and even bring people together from all over the world. That's kind of impact I want to have. Right now, I'm taking the first step toward this goal by learning game development. I've started working with a small team of friends to create our first game. And although it's challenging and also incredibly exciting, I believe that with enough dedication and persistence, we'll be able to make something we're proud of and hopefully start building a foundation for a successful in the gaming industry. Next, I would like to talk about my family. As for my family, my father is a teacher and my mother is a housewife. I also have an older sister who's a teacher as well. My parents live in Garut City, while my sibling live in South Garut, which is quite far away. Because of this, we are somewhat scattered as a family, but we always try to spend time together on weekends when my sibling and I have the chance to visit home. We enjoy taking family trips around Garut whenever we are all back together. So that's a little bit about me, about my background, my interests, and my goals, and also my family as well. Okay, next I will be talking about a well-known figure in the world of technology and philanthropy, Bill Gates. He is best known as the co-founder of Microsoft and has been instrumental in shaping the personal computing industry. I've read the biography titled Bill Gates, a biography by Michael Beecraft, which provides a detailed account of his life and achievements. First, let's talk about his physical appearance. Bill Gates has a modest and approachable physical appearance. He is often seen wearing simple glasses, which have become part of his signature look over the years. His hair is light brown and he usually keep it short and neat. Though he is not particularly tall or muscular, his unassuming appearance has not detracted from the immense influence and respect he has gained in the tech world. Yeah, Bill Gates is known for his extraordinary intelligence and vision. He co-founded Microsoft at a young age, revolutionizing the software industry and making computers accessible to the general public. His business acumen and leadership skills helped transform Microsoft into one of the most valuable companies in the world. After stepping down from Microsoft, Gates focused on philanthropy through the Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the largest private charitable foundations in the world. He has donated billions of dollars to global health, education, and poverty reduction efforts, significantly impacting many lives. So while Bill Gates' success in his business is widely admired, his career hasn't been without criticism. Some critics argue that Microsoft engaged in monopolistic practices in 1990s, which led to a landmark antitrust lawsuit against the company. Gates was often seen as the ruthless competitor during Microsoft's early years, sometimes focusing on winning at any cost. Furthermore, as a public figure, Gates has faced scrutiny regarding the immense wealth he has accumulated. While he has donated a large portion of his fortune to charity, there are debates about the morality of such extreme wealth in the world with so much inequality. So, one of the most interesting aspects of Bill Gates is his passion of learning and problem solving. Even after achieving enormous financial success, he has remained deeply curious and involved in complex global issues. Gates spends much of his time reading, studying, and thinking about solutions to problems such as climate change, global health crisis, and education reform. His transformation from a competitive businessman into a philanthropist and global activist is what makes him stand out. Gates' charm lies in his ability to evolve from a tech pioneer into a figure of global humanitarian efforts. His humility His humility and focus on continuous improvement set him apart from many other billionaires. So, in my opinion, Bill Gates exemplifies a rare balance between extreme ambition and a desire to make the world a better place. As someone who is passionate about technology myself, I deeply admire how he used his skills and vision to revolutionize an entire industry. What I found most inspiring about him is his shift from being a competitive entrepreneur to become one of the world's leading philanthropists. While his business methods may have been controversial, with his later work shows that he is driven not only by personal success but also by a desire to solve some of the world's biggest challenges. Gates' dedication to improving global health, education, and combating climate change serve as a model for what it means to use wealth and influence for a greater good. For me, this evolution of his character is what really makes him remarkable. Next, I'd like to describe one of the items I use daily, my keyboard. So, this is my keyboard, yeah. But since I still have the original packaging, yeah, I still have the box, I will start reviewing the box. The box is rectangular in shape with dimensions of approximately 39 cm in length, 17 cm in width, and 4.5 cm in the thickness. So the material is cardboard, which feels somewhat soft but sturdy. Yeah. The colors of the box is white combined with light blue accent. But if we open the box, yeah, the inside is natural brown color. Yeah. On the top of the box, the phrase this Rexus made for everyone is printed along with an image of the keyboard itself. Yeah, and there's also a summary of its main features. Yeah, which is I will discuss when I review the keyboard. The bottom side of the box lists the technical specifications of the keyboard. So like this, it has written in English and Bahasa. So that's all pretty much about the box. Let's move on to the keyboard. So this is the keyboard. It has rectangular shape. Its shape is rectangular. It's smaller than the box. Its dimensions are about 35.8 centimeters in length, 13.6 centimeters in width, and 3.7 centimeters in thickness. The base of the keyboard isn't perfectly straight. You can see, yeah, it slopes downward slightly to provide a more ergonomic angle, making it more comfortable to use over long periods. This keyboard is designed primarily for typing on a laptop or desktop computer. The material of this keyboard consists of two main components, metal and plastic. The bottom half of the keyboard, you can see, is made of black plastic, which gives it a solid, durable feel, while the middle section is made of silver metal. It's aluminum metal, providing a sleek and modern look. On top, there is 87 keycaps in total, each made of black plastic. These keycaps are crucial for ease of typing as they feature symbols for characters and have a cube-like shape that fits perfectly under your fingers. The surface of the keycaps is smooth, which allows for a satisfying tactile experience while typing. Between the keycap, there is an empty space with the word Rexus printed on it, adding to the overall aesthetic. The typing experience on this keyboard is distinctly clicky because it's a mechanical keyboard.
So you can hear the sound. It's very clicky, right? Yeah. So the keycap sits on top of blue switch, yeah, which are refilled when you remove the keycaps. You can see, so it's blue switch. It is also made of plastic. Yeah, I think that's all for my keyboard. Let's move to the next topic. My birthplace is Ketapang, a small town in West Kalimantan. But since I moved to Garut at the age of 5, most of my memories are from there. Let me tell you a little bit about Garut. It is located in West Java, Indonesia, not too far from Bandung. In my opinion, Garut is a quite nice place to live. To like anywhere, it has pros and cons. My home in Garut is very close to bus terminal. Living near the terminal has its advantages like easy to access to public transportation, but it also comes with a lot of vehicle pollution, especially from buses and trucks passing through. Mornings are always hectic in that area, not just because of the terminal, but also due to the nearby to the wide market area named Ciawitali Market. From as early as dawn, the market is crowded with people, making traffic a challenge during rush hours. Garut is known for its friendly people who mostly speak Sundanese. The Sundanese language has a soft, melodic tone that's quite unique, although it's not everyone is polite and gentle in how they speak. Like anywhere else, you will encounter a mix of personalities. Garut is surrounded by mountains, including Mount Papandayan and Mount Guntur to the north and Mount Cikuray in the south. Because of this, Garut has a cool, pleasant climate. In the morning, the air is fresh, while at night it can get quite freezing, especially during the dry season. During the rainy season, however, it can feel warmer. I've always appreciated how the mountain views and the cool air give Garut a peaceful and natural atmosphere. When it comes to food, Garut is famous for its dodol, a traditional sweet made from glutinous rice flour, coconut milk, and sugar. There are many varieties of dodol to try, but one of my recommendation is Chokodot, which is chocolate filled with dodol. As for tourist spots, Garut has plenty to offer. There are hot springs in Cipanas and Darajat Pass. There are lakes like Situ Cangkuang and Situ Bagendit, and beautiful waterfalls like Curug Orok. If you prefer the beach, Garut also has coastal attractions like Sayang Heulang and Santolo. Getting to Garut from Bandung is very simple. You can take a bus or a train, and the journey usually takes around 2 to 3 hours. Within Garut itself, traditional transportation like delman is a horse-drawn carriage, can still be found, though they are becoming less common with the rise of online ojek service. Okay, next is about my dream destination. One place I've always wanted to visit is Tokyo, the capital city of Japan. Japan is one of the most advanced countries in Asia, and Tokyo as its capital is bustling metropolis. Unlike Indonesia, Japan has 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. One of the reasons why I'm so fascinated by Japan is because it's the birthplace of anime, something I'm deeply passionate about. On top of that, Japan is home to a thriving video game industry, which is a field I'm aiming to enter. Tokyo, despite being densely populated, is known for its efficiency, especially in terms of transportation. There is hardly any traffic congestion, because most people prefer walking or using public transportation like trains rather than driving private cars or motorbike. This level of urban planning and discipline is something I find really admirable. One thing I truly respect about Japanese culture is the honest and the politeness of its people. Japan is also considered an introvert-friendly country because its culture tends to be more individualistic. For someone like me who values personal space, that's a very appealing aspect of Japanese society. As for food, one dish I like to try in Japan is nabe. Nabe is a traditional hot pot meal cooked and served in a large pot. It's often shared among friends and family, and I can't wait to experience it firsthand. Hopefully, one day I'll have a chance to visit Japan and taste nabe while immersing myself in the rich culture and vibrant energy of Tokyo. I think that's all about my hometown and about Tokyo, which is place I want to visit.